are already about 36 and up participants in this webinar. That is going to be about the 5G for the industry 5.0. At the beginning, when we were trying to design this webinar, we decided to call it 5G for the industry 4.0. But we've been realizing that the industry 4.0 is being focused in general in the optimization and robotization of processes, while we are looking forward here more towards the connectivity of all these processes. And this is one of the keys that 5G is going to bring to the industry. And that's why we decided to slightly shift the title and going for 5G for the industry 5.0. So for those of you who doesn't know me, I'm Álex Turpin. I'm scientific consultant at SECPHO, and I'll be today moderating the session together with my colleague Elisenda Lara, who will be with me, giving me support with the microphones and all the technicalities of the webinar. Before I start, I would like to first to thank all of you for being here, especially to all the presenters. And I would like to ask you, please, if you could mute yourselves while a presenter or other person is speaking. If for any reason we unmute all of us, you're going to have lots of coupling of noise, and it's going to be a very complicated session. So please mute yourselves. If you don't know how to, there is a small red microphone, and you just click on it and you just say mute. Elisenda and I will be taking care of this anyway, but just in case you don't know how it works, so I tell you. So why are we deciding to do a webinar about 5G? So 5G is the future for the next 10, 15 years in terms of connectivity. It's expected to have very high data transfer speeds, much higher than 4G. And this is not only interesting for standard networks like mobile networks, which was the big jump of 4G, but much more other technologies. And this is also because it has more bandwidth, which means that you can connect more devices in parallel. It has low power consumption, millisecond latency. It can also be used with directed emission. So all these features of 5G makes it super interesting for many applications in Internet of Things, in smart cities, connected cars, even in remote health assistance. I don't know if you've seen the latest news during the last 1-2 years. There have been even some operations performed across continents thanks to 5G connectivity. And especially, this will be also very interesting for companies. So as I was saying, the Industry 4.0 was a lot, and it's a lot about optimization of processes, while the 5G will bring new production line paradigms in terms of connectivity. So before we go fully into the webinar with our presenters, I would like also to introduce a bit what is SECPHO for those of you who doesn't know exactly what we do. So in SECPHO, we are an ecosystem of innovation. We've been working on deep tech and innovation since many years, generating new projects in a very dynamic way, and collaborations always from the technology innovation perspective. We are a cluster formed by more than 125 entities who are experts in deep tech technologies, from photonics to artificial intelligence, advanced material, even quantum technologies, which is something that we're also boosting lately. And what we aim is to create bridges, to create connections between technology, small industry, and market, to create projects where all these new technologies and developments that are being carried out in research centers, in technology centers and industry, and universities, to bring all this towards the market thanks to our connection with the universities. So if you want more information about our cluster and what we can offer to you and how can help you to connect with much more, as I said, partners, researchers, universities, and much more, you can contact our cluster manager, SECPHO Ceit, and he will be, I'm sure, very happy to attend you. So this is the lineup that we have for today of speakers. As you can see, we have speakers from companies, from research centers, from universities. So I'm personally very happy with the level and the variety of speakers that we have here. And I don't want you to keep you waiting much more. So I would like to introduce our first speaker, Íñigo Arizaga, who is Teams Developer Manager in Tecnalia, and will present his talk on 5G, brief introduction to the technology. So, Íñigo. I will stop